Okay, so I am back with you. I hope you enjoyed Chris and me talking with her. Now I have with me here Ken Diamond, who is a recruiter and a great one, if I may add, just by his presentation he just did a few minutes ago. Here is new presentation software for jobs. Is that right?
You did. It actually incorporates career portfolios and some other great tools that help a job candidate really differentiate and stand out when they're competing for a position.
Mhm. Now, when you're talking about how to stand out, this is something that is not mainstream, particularly because people are very slow to adapt, I imagine, right?
Good point. Yeah, that's true. So we just re-engineered tools that we had up in the past and completely re-engineered, including video, career portfolios, teleprompters for practice. And the biggest differentiator platform are the deliverables that a candidate can develop and use in the process. They have marketing materials, URLs for their career portfolios, video links for their success stories and their branding pitches, and PDF files, and they can make an interview presentation to compete for a position, to prepare. And that's a PDF, basically a slide deck that answers the question, why should they be hired? So we have a step-by-step process that walks them through that, developing we call it a presentation. It's not actually a presentation. It's really more of a discussion guide in the interview. But by going through this process, the candidate is much more well prepared and confident, and they stand out because they're doing something different than the next person.
Sure. And that's what it's all about, right? It's about being able to, because people forget they compete for jobs. You don't just get a job just by auditioning and maybe having a dancer part. You want the main part.
That's
the
correct.
One that's being on.
One person gets selected.
That's correct. So tell us a little bit about how employers respond to video. That might be very interesting to a lot of job seekers out there who might be saying, oh, video, you can take it or leave it. But these days, it is kind of becoming the norm.
Yeah, so there's a good example of that. One of my recruited clients who I was doing a search for, it was for a manufacturing training manager. And I told my candidate, Julie, I showed her the tools and how this company really likes to hear the stories in there's different acronyms for it, but it's essentially the situation, challenge, action, result. So the candidate really locked into the idea, and she went on to our site and went through the step-by-step process to create 6 related stories of her successes as it related to what the company was looking for. So the system allows you to upload into a career portfolio, which is essentially a web design, and then you can provide a link to the hiring company. So she recorded a kind of a thank you letter video right after her key and sent the link to the hiring team, which included her video-based success stories, her thank you video, her resume, her LinkedIn profile, so everything that they wanted to see. And everyone sort of won there. She got the job. My client got a great candidate for the position. So the hiring company received it extremely well in that case.
Yeah, and not to say that every single company is trying to be like that, but people have to really think about what companies they want to work for and be very strategic in how they're going to be able to get their attention. If they know that this is a highly coveted position, then of course they want to be different than everybody else that's applying. And then as an employer, of course, they're going to look at it and say, I really get to know and have that connection with someone. So seeing the video and hearing them talk and hearing the way they communicate and being that they're a capable communicator actually puts them at the top of mind, not just the top of the pile.
Yeah, it really makes it. What I look for in recruiting is motivation. How does this person really want this position? So they can do it, but do they really want it, and why? And when someone puts this together, these communication tools, the way that they can showcase their skills is just a huge differentiator. And I think It seems like we might be a little bit early with our, there's definitely a paradigm shift.
Mhm.
People have to learn that video is huge and it's very impactful. And our tools really apply, as you see on the, you can create your content, you can practice it. There's different deliverables I mentioned.
Yeah, we're just giving you guys a little taste, a small taste. So you can see that's the URL, go to wintheview.com,
Yep.
and then you can navigate from there.
And of course, we want to be sure that you guys understand that video is a very serious business. It's not something that you're going to just do passive or just do because nobody else is doing it, although that's a good start, but you want to also make it quality, because if you don't stand out and if you can't articulate your value, then you just becomes noise in a jack in a box. So
Yeah, just want
that's
to
what
mention
we-
one thing is that
Sure.
the way it's used is you can generate the links, right? So
Mhm.
let's say on your LinkedIn profile, you could record your positioning statement
Mhm.
and extract that video link from our software and just pop that in your profile.
Perfect.
You can also, in your resume, obviously put your career stories individually and put the link to the video right next to where you note your accomplishments in your resume.
So if they press on the video doesn't play within, it goes to the site to play.
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah, we host
Okay.
it. So what's nice is we handle all the website development,
Mhm.
all that management, document management, video. We take care of all that stuff. So in the past, we've had people have really good experiences. And then they come back in 2 years when they have their next opportunity,
Mhm.
and all of their information. We retain everything. They can use it as long as they're in subscription.
Excellent. Thank you very much again for providing that value for folks. And if you have any questions, feel free to put it in the comment section. In the meantime, peace and valid love. Look for some other live streams I'll have throughout the day.
Thank you. Cool.